this is the demonstration area for the Westport College of Further Education, and we teach the horticulture course here, full-time course, and night courses, and it's basically a chance for the students to see what we can grow in the climate in the west of Ireland. So as you can see here, this is the main poly tunnel, and we have tomatoes in at the moment, and the back of the tunnel we have some pumpkins, courgettes and cucumbers going down there. And then we have a permanent bed along the back line there, and you can see your bananas, your asparagus, your grapes, your pomegranate there, and you've got a kiwi growing.
And will the bananas grow here?
The plant will grow, but to get the fruit is another question. We're still trying it. I don't think you'll have the humidity for it.
Have you got the height here for it?
Just about.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah. They grow into about, they can go up to 14 foot when they get to full height.
So you're a third level institution here now, are you?
Third level institution, yeah.
And for horticulture or for other things?
For horticulture and agriculture. So we do a lot of the trials up here with agriculture students as well, growing grasses. And then down in the main school we teach hairdressing, motor tech, art and design, photography, computers. So it's kind of your one-stop shop for all PLC courses here in Westport. We have up to 300 students here on a daily basis. So it's a good addition to the town.
A great addition to the town, yeah. It's not well known, is it? That you're third level?
Well, we're kind of converted from second level over the last 4 or 5 years, and now it's 2 years now full-time third level.
So you have the Irish spud here?
Yeah, so here we have just early varieties of potatoes. Now this year we're about maybe 4 to 5 weeks behind in production, just due to the slow spring. We have different varieties of potatoes here, so it's good to see for students to see the different varieties of potatoes and how quick they can grow.
What do you have there as a matter of interest?
The names out here. So we have British Queens here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've heard of that.
And then we have more British Queens. These are Collins. So these are blight resistant, so you don't just spray these ones at all.
Oh, okay. They're a new breed? No?
They're new, yeah, they're developed by the Organic Association. They're all Collins here as well, I think. And they're Red Duke York, those two rows there.
Duke York.
And the main way you'd identify the different colours again would be just flower types. When the flower, you know, you can kind of examine them. You can see the flower here is kind of more of a pinkish colour.
Pinky, yeah.
To the whites below and the Collins. And then up here we have kales. So kale is a great crop. We usually give some of the food of this to the Meals on Wheels in town. We have excess. And then you have your broccoli growing there as well. And again, it's just to show students again, and I suppose the public, how easy it is to grow some of these vegetables. It's good to grow your own. And
Is the potato market big in Ireland now?
it's a big enough industry. There's about 200 commercial growers in Ireland at the moment.
Yeah.
And they supply the market really. There's a small percentage imported, but depending on the year and the climate.
Time of year, I suppose, yeah. Time of year, yeah. Get them from Israel initially and all these.
Israel is a big producer of a lot of fruit. That comes. They have the climate and they have the technology to do it.
Are there much potatoes grown around the Westport area now? Gardens and all that, no?
Yeah, you get a good few kind of hobby gardeners to be growing a few bits and pieces. There's a few farms that grow a lot of salad crops. And again, it seems to be coming up again. The farmers, a lot of agriculture farmers grow quarter of an acre spuds as well. They have the machinery and they do it themselves at home. So.
You teach them about grains and wheats and all this kind of stuff?
We do, yeah. We have a bit of wheat going up there, and just for identification purpose with agriculture farmers. And again, as a cut flower, it's nice to have it in autumn time.
I think I saw a field of wheat between Ballinrobe and Headford recently, and I haven't seen one in the west for years. So Mayo's rare wheat, Cormac?
Yeah, this is a small sample of what you could grow in a small area, but again it's a nice plant, even as a plant to look like. And
it is a lovely plant, isn't it? It is a lovely shape.
You might get a few grains off it to make a bit of a loaf of bread or something.
Yeah, maybe it might cover a couple of acres down the road.
Good.
How many seeds is in a stalk about?
I think there's 36.
36, so you get a 36 multiplier return from your crop.
These are like, if you look down the side of them, they're two-sided. See, there's a front and a back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Whereas the newer ones now that have 4 sides. So they're double production. So that's just the genetic modifications that they can make more of.
What do you think about genetic modification as you were talking about it?
Well, I suppose it's always been the case, like everything has modified genetically over the years. But
Naturally.
But it's just when they're introducing DNA into certain things, we don't know what the long-term effects will be. Really, that's what the worry is.
Not fair to ask you this question, but do you have any concerns about the long-term effects?
I suppose it would be, yeah. You'd have to have concerns about it. We just don't know what implications have down the line, really.
And is there any way they can speed up these processes kind of to project what might happen, no? Just have to wait and see.
Wait and see. I suppose that there's people out there, like the scientists are doing, they are, I suppose, following protocols and stuff that they know what they're trying to do,
but it's already in a lot of foods, isn't it?
There's a lot of food. All meal, cattle meal would be GM modified. And then you'd have...
And we're still living longer than ever.
Still living longer than ever.
Biggest problem we had now is too much food, not
Too much food.
in one half of the world anyway.
Yeah. Well, like if all the food waste of Europe was sent to Africa, we'd be no hungry.
We're no hungry, yeah.
Food waste is the biggest problem, I think, we have to deal with. So that's kind of part of this garden again, showing what they need to grow and not to overgrow. It's very easy to put a seed in a pot, but to crop it and to eat it is another thing. It's the second part of the job. So.
Oh, Cormac, what have you got there?
This is borage, and you can just pick the flower off and you can eat it. Or put it into ice cubes, or put it into a salad.
Is it for decorative purposes mostly, or is it?
Mostly for decorative purposes.
Yeah.
There's a small bit of pollen in it so you can taste it as you're eating it. Just adds a bit of colour to a green salad. This is Cape gooseberry.
Cape?
Cape gooseberry comes from the Cape in South Africa.
South Africa.
They usually have an orange fruit in the basement. You get them in desserts.
Have they nice taste?
For salads. They are nice, yeah, they're very sweet.
Sweet. They become salad, do they? Oh yeah, so it's coming up.
Coming up there,
Coming up like a plum, yeah?
Yeah, so I say by July, you might have one here. It's kind of more mature one, you can see it.
Oh, I know them, see them now, do you?
Yeah. You can eat them there now, they're lovely. Physalis would be the technical name for them.
You tend to get them in Asian places, don't you?
Yeah. Now, here we are in the native woodland. We got sponsored this by the Irish Times. It was, I think, for secondary schools. So they gave us 18 species of native woodland, and we just had to plant them on the grounds. And again, it's just to show the students what can grow native species in Ireland. And it's great to get them here because it's great for identification purposes.
So what do you got there? You got a hazel?
Got a hazel, yeah, elder, Scots pine there.
Scots pine.
And you've got alder behind me here, and then you've blackthorn behind yourself on that side.
So they're all clumped in together. It's real woodland, isn't it? Yeah.
It's real woodland, and it kind of gives a bit of protection here from the wind that comes in from the west. And this, our famous tree here, Duncan Stewart planted this tree
Himself.
and it's grown mighty.
How long ago is it?
It's only about 3 years in.
3 years old, yeah. That's an elder, is it?
An elder, yeah.
They grow fast, don't
They
they?
do go fast. It's great to have the shelter. Yeah.
You can see the new growth there. There must be 15 inches there in front of me, yeah?
Easily, yeah. Easily.
Yeah.
But it's really taken off there. I'm surprised, really, because it's about 2 years after some of the Scots pine. The Scots pine have taken off well this year now, so
They're a lovely tree, aren't they?
they are, yeah.
When they grow up.
And again, it's giving shelter to the rest of the garden. So that's, I suppose, as the garden matures,
You get more shelter, yeah?
more shelter, especially for our native orchard over there.
Mm.
To go